And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. 4 years apart, with similar height and some differences in reach. All right, now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, a referee in charge of the Octagon, Yves Loving. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas.
This is absolute.
Has had 2 fights in the UFC, and look at what he's rousing here in the O2 Arena. We got to talk about the fights.
I'm here with the highlight, one of the best ever do, ladies and gentlemen. Justin, you publicly said this is the last champion of your career. You want to go out with the title. Give us your thoughts on what tomorrow night means to you.
Oh, it means everything. I've committed my whole life to this, and every fight's the biggest, but this is the biggest fight of my life. I cannot wait to carry this star stripes on my back and represent this country like it should be represented.
Thank you, sir. Good luck to you. Justin Gaethje, ladies and gentlemen.
Justin, Paddy says he's been preparing for you like he prepared for the Michael Chandler fight. Is that a mistake? And why is this different from Chandler?
Well, you obviously seen me fight Chandler. I have, better skills, and I beat him. But I don't care what he says, what he thinks. If he thinks I'm Michael Chandler, again, it goes back to my first statement. I love everything he's saying right now.
And last one, your manager said he would like to see you fight Conor McGregor at the White House. At this stage in your career, would you take the money fight, or would you be focused on the undisputed title next?
I'm only focused on Paddy Pimblett, January 24th. How many times do I gotta say I don't expect to be alive after these fights? I go in there willing and ready to give everything, and that's the same. I'll be on the White House card no matter what. Who I'm fighting doesn't matter.
Some critics think you don't have enough experience for a title fight. What is the fight that earned you this title shot?
Winning my last fight, being on a 7-fight win streak, the longest in the lightweight division. The critics can stick it up their asses. I'm the one who's fighting for the belt.
This fight has the entire MMA world completely divided because Justin Gaethje and Paddy Pimblett are colliding at the worst possible time for both men. One side trusts Gaethje's proven violence, durability, and elite experience, while the other believes Paddy's chaos, confidence, and opportunistic grappling can completely flip the fight the moment momentum shifts even slightly.
We know Justin Gaethje is known for his iconic backflip. If everything goes for you well, do you have anything up your sleeve come celebration time?
I'm not doing no backflip, me lads. Fuck that, I'll break my neck. Don't know, probably just start dancing like I always do, lad. I've got nothing special planned, I'll just crack on.
From the very beginning, Paddy has made it clear that he understands this will be a violent and deeply personal fight. The face-off only added fuel to the fire, because the intensity didn't feel staged or playful. It was sharp, tense, and uncomfortable. You could sense that neither man viewed this as just another bout, but as a defining moment that could shape how they are remembered once the cage door closes.
This fight. Usually when we think of Gaethje, we think of wars, we think of back and forth scraps. Do you think this is going to be a dominant one-way traffic performance by yourself?
That's our job, innit? We're meant to hurt each other. That's what everyone's here to see. You know what I mean?
Is part of you hoping that maybe Justin can finally be the one to drag you into a war, take you to the full 5 rounds and see what your medal is made of?
Yeah, of course, but I know I've got that in me anyway. I know I've got the heart and the desire to go 5 rounds with a warrior like Justin Gaethje, but it's not going to go that long. As I say, I'm going to put a beating on him, and it's going to be like he's never had before, and I can't wait to show everyone just how good I am.
Paddy Pimblett made it clear that he doesn't see this matchup as a technical chess match. He views it as a violent encounter where damage matters. When he talked about hurting Justin in a lasting way, it sounded less like trash talk and more like someone mentally preparing himself for brutality, not judges' scorecards.
Do you feel like you're representing the legends against the disrespectful new breed here?
I'm still in it. Legends retire. I ain't retired yet. I'm still in it. The fire is still as bright and as hot as it's ever been, and I cannot wait to fight this guy.
Lad, Dustin's never got a nice word to say about me, lad. So, what, I was honest and said he looked like shit against Gaethje. Fucking hell, stop fucking crying, you gonna
That wasn't even the fight you were talking about. You said his last fight.
Which? No, I'm saying Dustin looked like shit against Holloway. That was what I said.
You would also look like shit against Holloway.
Well, we'll see. Once I beat you, I could end up fighting him.
Well, you won't be fighting him.
When the possibility of a 5-round war was mentioned, Gaethje didn't hesitate. He confidently stated that he has the heart and conditioning to survive that kind of fight. What stood out most, however, was how quickly he dismissed the idea that it would even go that far, showing absolute belief that his impact would be felt much earlier.
Paddy, Justin said yesterday that you're no Khabib Nurmagomedov on the ground and he's going to fight you with no fear in that area. Do you think he's going to be surprised about your ground game if it does go there?
Everyone's surprised by my whole game when they fight me. No one expects me to be as good as I am. Everyone underestimates me, but it helps in my favour. You know what I mean? It makes the fight easier for me because everyone underestimates me. And I'm not Khabib. No one else is. I'm me. You know what I mean? And I'm an even harder puzzle to solve. I'm proper weird. You knew what Khabib was coming to do. You don't know what I'm coming to do.
The tone shifted when Justin brought other fighters into the conversation. Paddy immediately pushed back, making it clear that he wasn't being disrespectful for attention. He genuinely believes what he says and doesn't care if honesty offends people, as long as it keeps pressure on his opponent. In that moment, Paddy came across as someone completely comfortable being disliked, someone who understands that mental warfare can be just as exhausting as physical exchanges and is willing to lean into controversy if it forces Justin to carry emotional weight into the octagon.
I'm still in it. Legends retire. I ain't retired yet. I'm still in it. The fire is still as bright and as hot as it's ever been, and I cannot wait to fight this guy.
Lad, Dustin's never got a nice word to say about me, lad. So, what, I was honest and said he looked like shit against Gaethje. Fucking hell, stop fucking crying, you gonna get
That wasn't even the fight you were talking about. You said his last fight.
Which? No, I'm saying Dustin looked like shit against Holloway. That was what I said.
You would also look like shit against Holloway.
Well, we'll see. Once I beat you, I could end up fighting him.
Well, you won't be fighting him.
Justin, you said you want to drag Paddy specifically to the later rounds. Is that because you just want to test him there, or have you seen something in his performances that make you know you can have success there?
No, it's just when I find the most success. He is weird. He's awkward fighting style, and it's gonna be a little puzzle. I'm gonna have to figure it out through the first round. And similar to my other opponents, I constantly am building momentum, and this is a battle of momentum. And I said I'm gonna dog walk this motherfucker.
If he lasts that long.
Justin Gaethje rejected the idea that he represents the past. He made it clear he doesn't see himself as a fading legend, but as an active, evolving threat, still dangerous and still capable of ending a fight with a single exchange. He explained that Paddy's awkward style needs to be solved early, but once it is, the fight begins to tilt. When Justin spoke about the later rounds, it wasn't hope or curiosity, it was confidence that time and pressure would work in his favor.
You've alluded to getting into the 4th and 5th rounds with Paddy. Is this a fight that you think you can be cautious in, or do you think you'll have to fight wide open?
Oh, I think I need to fight smart. At the highest level, you cannot make mistakes. And if you watch all the champions, they're moving forward. I'm gonna move forward, and I'm gonna be in his chest. I'm gonna put my head in his chest. He's got really long arms. It's gonna be hard to hit me when my head's in his chest.
Justin's approach sounded calculated rather than reckless. He emphasized forward pressure, closing distance, and staying chest to chest, where Paddy's long arms and unpredictable entries become far less effective. It revealed a version of Gaethje focused on control instead of pure chaos.
Justin, Paddy says he's been preparing for you like he prepared for the Michael Chandler fight. Is that a mistake? And why is this different from Chandler?
Well, you obviously seen me fight Chandler. I have, better skills and I beat him. But I don't care what he says, what he thinks. If he thinks I'm Michael Chandler, again, it goes back to my first statement. I love everything he's saying right now.
And last one, your manager said he would like to see you fight Conor McGregor at the White House. At this stage in your career, would you take the money fight or would you be focused on the undisputed title next?
I'm only focused on Paddy Pimblett, January 24th. How many times do I gotta say I don't expect to be alive after these fights? I go in there willing and ready to give everything. And that's the same. I'll be on the White House card no matter what. Who I'm fighting doesn't matter.
This fight has the combat sports world buzzing like never before, with everyone offering their predictions. Throughout the exchanges, Justin remained quiet and serious, clearly uninterested in winning verbal battles. That silence reinforced the idea that he believes words lose all meaning once fists start flying and momentum begins to build inside the cage.
Yeah, Gaethje's a different beast, and look, Scalzos don't get knocked out. Now you can take a shot, but again,
against the highlight,
you don't want to be a highlight. That's what I'm saying. So, in the highlight, who doesn't get tired? So, I think this is Paddy's biggest Poirier. This is gonna be crazy.
The discussion soon expanded beyond the two fighters, as analysts and fellow competitors weighed in on what this matchup truly represents. Many pointed out that this isn't a washed version of Justin, but a violent veteran still fully capable of breaking opponents who stand in front of him too long.